Welcome, Capricorn. This is your July 2023 tarot reading. These are collective messages for you, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's start off going over the overall themes that you're going to be experiencing. Bear with me, I'm just going to adjust this camera a little bit so we can hopefully see a little bit better. Awesome. Okay, to start out, we have the Unity card. So there could be a Taurus that becomes important in your life because this Unity card would ultimately be like the Hierophant in the traditional tarot, which represents Taurus energy. But it doesn't necessarily have to mean that, but it says traditional viewpoints or methods. Spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So you might be finding somebody who's like-minded that you can collaborate with in some capacity. Maybe they have something that they really can teach you. So you could either be embracing a teacher mentality. Maybe you're teaching a class or teaching a course. Maybe you are a teacher and you have something going on this summer. Maybe you're teaching summer school. Or this could also represent you taking a class and a teacher could play a very important role for you in the month of July. We also have the Two of Fire, which says you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So this definitely could represent some type of partnership coming in for you, potentially signing a contract. I don't always see the Two of Fire or Two of Wands as signing a contract, but I love the way that this dragon is looking up at him. It just feels so like loving and supportive. So you definitely could have some a good supporter or a good partner in the month of July. But this is also that reminder to continue to plan for the future. Planning for the future is important. We sometimes get so caught up in living in the now and experience what we're currently going through that we forget that we're going somewhere. What are our plans? What are our goals? So maybe assessing that could be a good idea. We also have Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So not everything is worth an argument. So Spirit wants you to remind you of that. It's important to defend yourself, defend your beliefs and your decisions. However, some things are just not worth the argument and it's more petty. That's the energy that I'm getting. So let go of petty arguments and conflicts. And then the last one for the overall energy that I want to talk about is the Queen of Water. And it says, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. So this could be a water sign coming in. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could represent a mother figure. This could represent you or you as a mother. It says relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So if this is you embracing the energy, which I think is always a good idea to have this mixture of archetypes that we tap into at any given time. But one of the things that Spirit wants you to really focus on is becoming this Queen of Water character, where you're working on your relationships. Relationships feel really important this month, especially with that Two of Wands back there. Trusting your intuition is important. The Queen of Water is very intuitive. And then the caring for yourself and others, make sure that you are remembering your self-care as you're also taking care of your pets or your children or your family, friends, whoever you might need to be caring for in the month of July. So let's tap into a potential challenge. What's a potential challenge for Capricorn? Potential challenge. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like some of you are losing confidence with something. This card says, now the words at the top of the cards aren't going to resonate for everybody, right? Just sometimes we need to pick and choose what's resonating and then leave the rest for somebody else. Queen of Wands in reverse. The card says demanding, vengeful, lacking confidence, jealous, selfish, temperamental, bullying. You want to be careful that you don't find yourself getting so stubborn and bullheaded that you just force your way through life, right? There could be a person or a situation where you're feeling like you almost need to domineer in order to get their attention or to get them to listen. That's almost what I'm feeling. Or somebody has done something to you and now you're feeling that vengefulness, that jealousness, that temperament is coming out, right? And so Spirit's encouraging you to try to tame that. But we can also use anger as a way to motivate us, right? So some people are like, I was so angry, I cleaned the whole house. So sometimes we can use anger to our benefit. How are you using your anger to your benefit, right? And then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this is talking about a challenge. It says waiting, slowness, chaos, delays, losing momentum, hastiness, being unprepared. Some of you are feeling a little bit impatient about either hearing back from a job or about a relationship or a connection. Maybe the communication is not super consistent, but there's some aspect. Some of you could be waiting to hear back about some type of news, and it's taking longer than anticipated, and it's causing you to feel a little bit frustrated. So this is also reminding you that if things aren't immediately going in your favor, understand that you're in this for the long haul. Is this something that you're planning on being in for the long haul? So don't lose momentum. Don't do things out of haste. You have long-term plans. You have long-term goals in mind. And if you haven't figured those out yet, Spirit's encouraging you to do so. All right, so let's go in with a Rebel deck now, because that always has such a good advice for us, but it is pretty blunt, it's pretty brutal, and it does have some potty words, so brace yourself for that. Your card says, get the fuck outside, move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Ooh, yeah, get moving. Sometimes getting out of your head and into your body is going to help you process the emotions that you might be having at this time. Sometimes when I'm feeling really angered or fired up, I make myself go out and take a little bit of a hike. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Time to move on from something. You're starting to heal. That's what I'm hearing, is you're letting go so that you can heal. You're letting go of I feel like this is a past connection for some of you. And you're choosing to let go of anger. You're choosing to let go of grief because you know that it's not serving you anymore. It's only holding you back. You don't want to be held back anymore. You want to be free, right? Get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. So if you have forgotten lately that you are a powerful being and you have the ability to help other people, help make people's lives better, this is your reminder. It's time to get over yourself, get out of your head, pull your shit together, and go help somebody out. Go to an animal shelter, go to a homeless shelter, go help out somewhere where you can spread your love and your gifts with others. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. So I feel like there's something that somebody has to say to you, but they're almost afraid to say it because they don't want to piss you off. They don't want to anger you. And so that's actually delaying a conversation that needs to be had, because I almost feel like this person might be a little bit afraid of you. So very interesting. What's hidden from Capricorn? What is hidden from Capricorn? The Fool. You're scared to start some type of new journey. You don't have the faith in it. You're worried that it's not going to pay off, that you're not going to be successful. I feel like there's something that you want to do, whether it's start your own business or apply for a new job position or ask for a raise or something like that. I feel like this Fool card represents a new beginning. It came out reverse. You're wanting to start something new. It's like you have your bag packed, but you just have it sitting on your bed and you haven't even bought your plane ticket yet. That's the energy that I'm getting. Is like you so badly want to move forward into something, but there's this fear there that's stopping you. So what's hidden from you is acknowledging your fears. What choices would I have made? How would my life be different if I had chosen to be brave? So that's something that I want you to really ask yourself. And then with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, This is you either relying on somebody else too much and not taking accountability for your life and your success, or this is saying that you're afraid of failing, you're afraid of failing financially or not getting the recognition for like the hard work that you've put in. So there's some fears there that need to be processed that I don't think that you have necessarily been aware of, but you're starting to bring that to the surface. So that's no longer going to be hidden from you in the month of July because you're going to do some work on that. Okay, for love, let's see, love, relationships, friendships. We have the 4 of Air, time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So when I see this 4 of Air and then the 2 of Wands had come out as well, sometimes the 2 of Wands in the traditional tarot will have a globe on it or the world. And sometimes it can represent travel. So some of you could literally be traveling to see a friend or a partner if you have like a long distance friendship or a long distance relationship. And I feel like this will give you some time to rest and relax. But I also feel like this is saying that there could be some tension between you and somebody in a relationship, and you taking some time for yourself to kind of gather your thoughts so that you're not acting on impulse or straight up emotion. You're giving yourself the time and the space that you need to kind of take a logical approach to something. You're meditating on it. You're sitting on this before you're making a big decision. And then we have the 2 of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So I wonder if there's something that you're taking a little bit too seriously. You took it too much to heart and things got out of hand. And now there's some mending, some healing that's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen after you take a little bit of time out for yourself. But I also think that you might have been feeling overwhelmed in that moment. So there was too much going on. You got overwhelmed. Maybe you said some things that you didn't mean, or they said something they didn't mean because they were overwhelmed. And now you're like, do I keep this person in my life? Do I move on? Do I stay at this job? Do I move on? Because maybe it's also it could be like a coworker too, right? We can have deep relationships with our coworkers. And have a lot of love and respect for them. But if something is said and things start to shift, it completely changes the dynamic of our relationship with them and then also our work environment. So then it affects us that way. So, but Spirit is encouraging you to take a playful approach, give yourself some time to do some self-care stuff, figure yourself out, and then come back to that person and approach the situation that needs to be dealt with. Now I'm pulling on money, career, finances. We have 7 of Air, plans that need revision. More going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So definitely Spirit's telling you to wait before making a decision here. This is like something that's reoccurring in your life. Don't rush into this. There's some type of plan or something going on with money, career, finances that needs to be reevaluated. Okay, so there could potentially be a contract coming up again. You're needing to reevaluate this because there might be something in the fine print that you've missed. So just be aware of that. Queen of Air, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. There's twice now that it's saying be playful, see the humor in a situation. Like something has been epically messed up or miscommunicated. Instead of getting frustrated about it, see if laughter might help you process your emotions, because how could something get that messed up in translation? That's almost what I'm hearing for some of you. But you're in a process of clearing stuff away. And I would definitely, so take a look at, are you doing any subscriptions that you're no longer utilizing? So maybe look at it from a budget point of view. What can I cut out so that I can live more in alignment with what I'm actually utilizing, right? And it's almost like you can think of it in terms of you don't necessarily want to buy way more food than what you're going to eat because you don't want there to be food waste, right? There's a little bit of guilt in there. So when it comes to subscription services, if you're signed up for a bunch of different things but you're not utilizing them, it's almost like money waste, electronic waste. Get rid of that. Avoid that if you can. 7 of water. A complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Again, I feel like there's some type of big decision that needs to be made, but you need to start really thinking about it. Start future planning about this. Maybe this has to do with like a retirement plan. So there's something that needs to be evaluated, and you're making some type of complex decision about this. You're doing your research, but Spirit's also telling you, like, stop procrastinating, but don't rush into this decision because there's stuff that you really need to get sorted out and fine-tuned so that you don't make any mistakes here, or there's nothing that you want to miss. Queen of Earth, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So there could be a challenge that happens in your life. You're looking at it from an empathetic point of view. And I also think that this is referring to that Rebel deck card that tells you to get over yourself, pull your shit together, do good shit for humanity, give back. There's kind of like a charitable aspect, I feel, to this Queen of Earth card that I'm getting right now. It's telling you to embrace these energies of being thoughtful and creative and warm and sensible. And maybe you have like 20 extra dollars this month that it's really not going to hurt you to spend it. Maybe you decide to get a bag or two of dog or cat food for the local animal shelter. So it's like you're doing good things, you're giving back. And by giving, you're actually receiving. You're receiving I don't know if it's the endorphins or whatever it is, but through giving, you're actually receiving this emotional benefit. And then we have petrified wood for any closing thoughts and messages. And this is number 43. The essential meaning says patience, timelessness, patience and trust in universal timing, going with the flow. So here's again another message about the timing of things, so pay attention. The universe has its own ideas about when and how to bring your intention into form, but we can be impatient, forgetting that time allows the universal consciousness to get all the wheels turning so that what we wish to co-create can begin to manifest. The appearance of this crystal is a reminder to trust in the timing of the universe. Good things come to those who wait. Your message right now is to be open to divine order, for you cannot control the timetable. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. It's almost telling me this, like by reading this, Spirit's almost telling me to slow down. Okay, I'm going to start that sentence over. Your message right now is to be open to divine order. For you cannot control the timetable or the form in which the universe expresses your intention. Focus on the process, putting one foot in front of the other as you work at your own growth and healing, and what you need will show up in perfect timing. Okay, friends, I hope that message resonated for you. If it did, feel free to like this video, comment below what was resonating, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell for notifications so that I know that you want to see more videos like this, and you'll be notified of when I do post more videos like this. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can go ahead and book on crystallizewithkate.com. Otherwise, I will see you in another video, friends.